In commemoration of the 57th independence of Nigeria on the 2nd of October 2017, the brightest and the best political minds and leaders will gather together at the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs in a conference themed Which Way Nigeria. This conference is organized by the Partnership for a New Nigeria in conjunction with Project Nigeria Movement. Guest and notable speakers include OPEYINKA.
3E Actuaries was originally formed in 2002 to be at the forefront of the work of 3E Foundation, a United Kingdom charity founded and funded by OPEYINKA with the aim of developing the actuarial education and profession in sub-Saharan Africa. 3E Actuaries are committed to strengthening its development ambitions by engaging in capacity building. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Mr. OPEYINKA as comes and takes us into the role of corporate and private sector in nation building.
I came from Ibadan, and when I finish, I'm going back to Ibadan because I'm a proper Ibadan man. And I make no apologies about it.
That's right, that's right.
I'll say it first in Yoruba, then I'll interpret if I can. Tọ́mọ ìyá méjì tó bá wọ yàrá tó lọ bára wọn sọ̀rọ̀, tó bá jáde tó bára wọn rẹ́rìn, wọn bára wọn sòtọ́. In English, because we are in an English-speaking country, that means if two siblings go into a room to have a deep and meaningful conversation with each other, and then they come out of that room smiling, then clearly they haven't told each other the truth. I haven't woken up at 5 o'clock this morning, arrived here, when I'm trying to pull, and thank you for letting me speak after His Excellency, but I'm trying to pull about 110 people into Nigeria today from 18 countries to come and play golf, to come and position Nigeria where we think Nigeria needs to be positioned, and I'm doing it out of my own pocket, not one penny from anybody else. Let me stay on that because that then gives me some legitimacy to the statements that I'm going to make. I am not a rich man. And the first time I ever made any decent amount of money in 2001, I set up a foundation. In fact, before I got the money, on the 14th of February, I left England and came back to Africa. I traveled 3-4 countries and chose those countries as countries that I want to help, to build, to develop. I chose Kenya, I chose Ghana, I chose Nigeria, my home country, and I chose in Tanzania. I did not have money, but what I had, I used because I had a belief. I believed in Pan-Africa. I believe that I'm an African. I believe that first and foremost, yes, I'm a black man, and that gives me the opportunity to belong to somewhere that is so special. The only people that can help Africa to be where Africa needs to be is black people, Africans. And I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock to come here and honor this invitation. I didn't come here to make us all smile. In fact, in the few minutes that I have, I hope that even if it's one person that lives here today with a deep thought about basically what do they need to do as an individual to help to transform the world that they're in, which is Nigeria, which is Africa, then I will be pleased. When I'm bringing 110 people tonight to Ibadan, not to Lagos, not to Abuja, I'm bringing them to Ibadan from 18 countries. When I'm bringing them because I can, because I'm paying their way to come to Ibadan, so they have no choice. But I'm doing so not bringing foreigners, I'm bringing other Africans. Because I believe that if you bring Africans and you treat them well, that I'm trying to develop actuaries, because I knew what would happen to Africa 10 years down the line, then I decided to start doing something in 2001. So that perhaps if I as an actuary started doing it and I started creating small people, a few 5, 10 here in other countries, then perhaps the lawyers will follow, the accountants will follow, the engineers will follow. And then all together in 10 years time we will have a crop and a breed of Africans who can help to take us forward. You're right, sir. The problem this country faces today is down to the elites. I don't know why you started me on this subject, because let me paint a picture. Sits in his house in Ikoyi with his and her friends, about 8 of them. Then they sent the houseboy to go into the kitchen and bring us wine. It was the houseboy that went with the driver to buy those wines. Each bottle of wine cost 15,000 naira. They also bring some rosé, champagne, some cristal. Each bottle costs about 30 to 50,000 naira. They all open it on the first day. They drink. They don't even finish it. They talk you to 2 a.m. And they're shouting and calling on the house boy and the house girl every time. Please bring us some more things. 2 days later, they do the same thing. 3 days later, they move to a different house and do the same thing. On the street, they're all doing the same thing. After 3 months, the house girl is paid 10,000 naira per month. And the house girl just watched you drink and not finish a bottle of a drink, 15,000. The megad that you call and shout the name, Mohammed, can't you see they brought back the light? Go out there. For 24 hours, he has to do the same thing. Run out and watch, just in case. Pray that they take the light and put it back and he doesn't react in 10 seconds. He's in trouble. You pay him 15,000 and he's in charge of your security. And when you're bringing in the cartons of those wine, when you're spending money on that Chinese, when you're flying in business class and going, and they're the ones that receive you after 2 weeks and 3 weeks and you come back. And then the ones that go pick up your ticket and they see the price on it. But yet you pay them 10,000 naira. You pay them 12,000 naira. When they now make the mistake of taking 5 naira from you or not returning your change of 10 naira, you will abuse them, curse them, and slap them and keep them. When your driver that picks you up, that you manage to pay 20,000 naira, upon that the driver has more children than you. At 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, they will take 3 hours to get back. Where they live, they don't have any sanitary, they don't have any sanitation. Do you actually know that in Lagos, 60% of the houses do not know what a toilet looks like? No, you don't understand that. There is no toilet in 60% of the houses here in Lagos. They don't know what it looks like. I'm surprised only one person is clapping. Because I'm happy he's the only one clapping, because it means that the truth ain't palatable. I'm going to go past 2 minutes. I didn't come here to demonstrate how much I knew. I just wanted God to use my voice to say something to somebody, and possibly somebody hearing my voice will rethink something because they have enough power to change the destiny of this nation. Somewhere in this audience, there might be a Lee Kuan Yew. Somewhere in this room, there might be a man that knows a Lee Kuan Yew. Somewhere in this room, there might be a group of us that know a Lee Kuan Yew. And maybe if we all put together and keep saying the same thing, someday, sometime, Lee Kuan Yew of Nigeria will hear us and stand up and decide to build Nigeria. Thank you very much.
I'm not, in fact, I am not, I see myself not qualified enough to thank him. I'd like to call on one of our fantastic moderators, Mrs. Nkechi Adibalogun, to do the honors and thank him so much.